be interesting to see how they adjust their playstyle. I think personally they're going to turn up and try to go for the high kill eliminations.
That's right, man. We'll find out here in match number 5 in the North American scene. Here we go. Battle Bus has launched. Hopefully these players have thanked their Battle Bus driver. A lot of them have, which is good. But now let's check out this Battle Bus, man. Coming in between Lucky Llamas and Flush Factory, heading up toward Risky Reels.
It's a good battle bus for most players. The only people who might not like this, people who want to land Junk Junction or Haunted Hills. But it's a pretty even split across the map, which is good for everybody. And, you know, the battle bus is moving faster, so people will touch down a little bit quicker, even if they're landing very late. Look at Nox down here. He's really high up, and I feel like they tend to choose their landing spot based off of where people are going.
Yeah.
He's choosing to stay really high up, and he notices that nobody seems to be pushing the Viking Hill. That's what I call it. So he might go ahead and land there with Daquan. I do see somebody beneath them.
So keep in mind, last game, that was Nick Merckx.
Yep.
Hysteria that landed here.
There is another team that landed here with them. Science and his partner.
Okay. All right, we're going to see a battle happen. Now, that begs the question, did Aiden and Nick Merckx, did they go back to Tilted Towers?
I bet they did.
We'll have to find out. I'm excited to see the results here in game number 5, but off the bat, man, it's an okay loadout. Dual pistols.
Daquan pops a slurp. Nick Merckx and Hysteria. Tilted Towers.
Now, here's the thing. Do we see Parallax, 100 Kenneth are here as well? We saw Jay Cuddy on the left there, Team 22.
Slurp and the quad.
Is he not going to take it?
I think he might let Hysteria pick it up. I'm not entirely sure.
Aragon, B-Sox.
Hysteria's popping a big. They're looking good right now. I don't see Aiden quite yet. I don't even think Aiden is here because we did get to see all the teams. I'm looking at the map right now.
There's only 4 duos.
But it looks like there's a solo. There's a solo like south. Maybe somebody went down early and we haven't seen it.
I'm actually getting word. Hysteria has 2 eliminations. They've already eliminated Aiden.
Wow.
It's already done. So we are 3-1 in the Aiden-Nick Merckx rivalry.
Definitely want to see a replay on that. But that is impressive. 3-1. Nick Merckx turning it back around.
That's right. Saying, this is my towers, Aiden.
That's good to see. That's good to see. So now we got Parallax and Kenneth. Aragon and B-Sox still alive. Jay Cuddy seems to be by himself. That means maybe Jay Cuddy's partner is already down, potentially. I mean, if Aiden and his partner are already down, there's a chance that Jay Cuddy lost his partner. But yeah, the battle for Tilted Towers. Nick Merckx working his way back and trying to take back that throne. Jay Cuddy launching away, gets hit a few times, but I don't think B-Sox is gonna press the issue any further.
I mean, they've got that rift to go, man, if they so desire to leave, but I think it'd be silly to use it this early.
I think so. The circle's further away from Tilted, but not too far away. So they can actually just stay here, farm up for as long as they want, fight for as long as they want, and if they have to leave, they'll leave.
Nick Merckx got the quad out. He goes for a shot.
They're going to disengage.
The walls go up very quickly. They're like, no, Nick Merckx. Please, God, stop. Got 2 more rockets.
And he's got some clingers as well, so he's got a good amount of explodes. Hysteria is nearby for support if needed. Looks like B-Sox is building up. Tags Nick, barely hits him.
This is a little bit of chip damage.
Just a little bit.
Now the question
big
is,
shields.
Do Parallax and Kenneth, do they come running? You know, they're hearing this obviously go down just north of there.
Looks like they're assessing the situation. They'll probably come running once things get really heated.
Things are happening.
The trap kill! You love to see that.
Wow, look at this as well. Strugs in Fear, One-Shot Girl, and Morgassi.
Fortunately for General, he was able to crawl away from the trap after it knocked him. King Richard saved him. Well, actually, no, he eliminated the opponent that trapped him, but his opponent threw down the trap right before he went down. Does not get the elimination for it, though, because General's going to be picked up, pop some minis, and pop a med kit. Morgals and One-Shot Girl. You notice that they're not in Fatal Fields anymore, and I think Symphony and Nate Hill chase them out. That typically happens. You die or you get eliminated too many times by a duo, and you're just gonna have to call it and go somewhere else.
Yeah, they're like, hey you guys have that. We're gonna find a new home. It's good though, switching things up. Now Morgassi has nothing, or One-Shot Girl has nothing in the way of meds. He's looking really wounded right now.
Fear and Strugs are holding the top of this, just looking around, playing very patient. They know there's at least 2 teams here. General and King Richard are rotating away from them, but they might come back around if they hear enough action. Just depends on the mentality. There is some
getting tagged
lasered from One Shot Girl Morghouse. You see, even though they're weak, they're still just like in the previous game, they're still doing a good job of syncing up their AR shots and putting pressure. He just went down.
Oh, he goes down. Margossi finds that.
It was a bit of a trade there. One Shot Girl got knocked, and they're both probably going to pick up each other. Yep.
I mean, so One Shot Girl had about 30 HP anyway, so all in all,
this is definitely
time,
favorable, though, for Morghouse, because they actually now are kind of on even playing field in terms of health, because before, Fear and Strugs had a lot more combined health. Strugs has that scar.
This is good, man. One Shot Girl just staying back, laying down a little bit of suppressive fire.
Morghouse
so
only has 28 Epic Assault Rifle shots remaining.
He's got to rely on that
gotta
tack of submachine gun.
He needs to be very precise with it and not waste it. And he only has 100 total materials left. I say they disengage and try to go for the craters and try to bounce away. I think that's the best move for them.
Do you think they Shadowstone and disengage or just bounce?
Shadowstone into disengage. It's going to be better, and it's going to make it harder for them to get shot at.
Oh, man. Strugs and Fear, though, they're saying
He doesn't want it to happen. He definitely doesn't want it to happen. He might catch somebody off guard here.
9 bullets. Let's see if he can connect them.
He only has 9, and he only has 9 AR shots.
4.
He's already used 5, and he does not connect any shots.
I think you just let him go, man. It's not worth it. He's out of AR now.
He's okay. I think his partner might drop him some AR ammo. Yeah, he's dropping him a lot of ammo. Okay,
ammo
he just dropped everything.
It's only 35.
He needed it. He definitely needed it. That's going to be a big difference. They're already bouncing away. It seems like. Yep.
Oh wow!
I think Morghouse or One Shot Girl was already posted up on the top. Yep.
It's Morghouse.
And look at that silenced Epic Assault Rifle is doing work from that distance. He's doing a good job tap firing and landing those crucial shots.
Immediately, Strugs is like, okay, you guys can go. Nice try, I guess.
I don't know. I think
they're not in a great spot,
though. They might
though.
go back for them.
You think so?
Just because Morghouse and One Shot Girl, they're not in a great spot right now in terms of health. Reverse goes down to the Storm. Wheat needs to pick him up. He should be able to. The problem is they don't have a lot of meds, but he does have a rift to go.
Once he's up,
they're being pushed right now. He's going to have to abandon him.
Over behind.
Oh, it doesn't get it off, and now they get to keep the rift to go.
Oh, man, and now they get the free rotation as well as all the loot.
They only got 1 elim out of that because they focused Wheats first. They didn't thirst for bursts. But in that situation, it's kind of hard not to just do that. It's too risky, especially against a good player. You don't want to risk focusing the guy that's already down and not the guy that's standing up with a gun.
Right. And now they can use those little vortex, runes there in the sky that are existing to help in that rotation. Ninja and Monster still alive with no eliminations as of yet. There's still 80 players left alive, though.
They're going into retail.
But we just saw, so Strugs is here in his duo, and Morghouse and One Shot Girl left.
No, it looks like Morghouse and One Shot Girl went back into retail. The red team that's leaving retail is not Morghouse or One Shot Girl. The 2 people that are near the black tops at the back end is Morghouse and One Shot Girl against Fear and Strugs. And they're still pressing the issue. Strugs just went down. This fight has been going on for a very long time. Fear finally is down, so it's a 2v1. But Ninja and Monster hear this. Will they be able to capitalize off of the situation? Or will they play too passive and potentially miss out on some easy cleanups? Nick Merckx and Hysteria taken down by CLG, Crispy, and Bobby Bojangles.
My goodness. And now they need to make their way over to that floating island to make the rotation.
They have enough time to pop the meds that they need. It's actually
That's a chug jug. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
That is a nice find right there. So I'm not too worried about these guys. They're gonna get the shields that they need, and then they're gonna go ahead and rotate away. Beatsox and Aragon landing on top of them. I think they smell some blood, and they're pushing Bobby.
Crispy has to commit. Did he commit, though? Is it enough? Aragon. Oh, Crispy goes down.
Crispy goes down, does not get the chug jug off. He still has it on him.
Oh!
That is so well played by Aragon and B-Sox. Noticing that there was a team that was weak and just straight committing to it just in time to stop the Chug Jug. If that Chug Jug had gone off, it might have gone a different way.
Now over to Kayun. Raise Fire is down, and he's at the edge of the map. Solomon Bay Soldier, though, at the edge. Creo and Zextro are here as well.
Bay Soldier is going underneath. There's actually like a little passageway underneath that will get him into the house if he needs to.
You gotta think, why wouldn't Solomon just back off? I mean, he knows Bay Soldier already went under.
And the Storm's gonna be pushing them out of here very soon. They don't have to travel too far. They just have to get to the racetracks, the edge of the racetracks. But it's still gonna get pretty hairy if they stay here as the Storm engulfs them, because I don't see a lot of meds on these guys. You know, Zextro has 10 bandages, and him and his partner are healthy, but if they get shot at and the Storm closes, it can get ugly.
Bay Soldier here in a tough spot. And they're just kind of playing it a little bit passively. I think they just need to get aggressive. They have advantage. Oh, but look at his AR. He's only got 28 there, so 1 clip remains. And besides, he's only got the SMG and the TAC, so...
Both teams are disengaging. Creo and Zextro, they know they have the advantage in the situation. They've had the advantage, so it looks like...
Can he catch Psalm?
Yep.
Can he catch Psalm?
I think he is.
Yep. He does!
There it is. Now it's a 1v2 for Bay Soldier. Sometimes there's a rift over here, but it seems like the rifts have been used. Unless we don't see it from this angle. There doesn't seem to be a rift. They got to get to the edge of the circle. There is one player standing inside the building of the racetracks. That's Ghost Kayun. He was the solo that was there. He's kind of weak, but he's got a sniper rifle out. It looks like he's looking to try to get a pick on one of these guys rotating into the Storm.
Take a look at this new safe zone. Look how much farther they have to go.
They really got to go.
They just made it in. Look, they downed that player out in the Storm, and he's just chilling there. No loot for them, but look, they have to fight their way
Bay
after
Soldier
this.
Losing his shields. Nades coming in from Kayun. Look, you hear these nades? It nearly caught Creo off guard. He's doing a good job defending himself.
Just pop the slurp fast. Pop the slurp thing. Thank you.
Kayun got hit once. Now Zextro knows Kayun is at white health. He does not have any shields. He knows that. It's a 2v1, but they got to be careful. If that fight gets dragged out, the Storm will win at the end of the day.
Look how many players have already made it to safety in this new zone. They're going to just look to fortify and see where the new safe zone is. Zayden Aspect, Lucky Llamas. And again, man, I'd love to take a look at the current scoreboard so everyone at home can see where the players are at. But I don't know that we're going to see 7 broken here. I mean, we still have plenty of players, but... I think getting eliminations in the late game is a little bit easier. Yeah.
And 2 really good players that are very, very deadly in the late game is DMO and Bizzle, and they're currently leading with 3 elims, and they're both alive, and they both seem to be healthy. They're a little bit further away from the Storm, about 200 meters away, but they'll probably get in. And if they can make it to the late game, they're a team that I could definitely see breaking that 7 elims. DMO and Bizzle. They do play rather safe. Oh! Shots going back and forth between EU Ashton and his partner, but they're taken out by Aragon and B-Sox. 4 limbs for them. That's going to secure a point, put them on the board.
That's right, and we'll get the scoreboard. There it is, up for you right there. So B-Sox and Aragon, just like you talked about, 4 eliminations. They've got a point on the board. Now DMO, another duo you talked about, 1 elimination away, but so was Excel's and his duel as well. And take a look, Tfue and Cloak still alive as well.
Live and healthy, not too far away
Poach
from the circle.
And Vivid still here.
There's some definitely heavy swingers that are still up. So we'll see. We'll see who turns up. But I'm gonna make an early guess that Demo and Bizzle will make it far into the game, and they might be our first team to potentially even get a Royale flush.
Oh man. The predictions coming out from Cypher PK.
Watch them just go down as soon as I say that.
Kayun just went down to Typical Gamer.
Typical Gamer. So I'm wondering what happened there, because last I checked, Kayun was alone with the 2 guys at the racetracks. So he might have been rotating and gotten caught off guard from Typical. He didn't have any health. He only had like 30 health remaining.
Right. And now B-Sox got tagged up, so he's got to take some minis, bandage up. I mean, they're just north side of the circle, so they've got plenty of time to get in and get safe.
Look at their mats. 1,000 wood, 1,000 metal.
Oh my gosh.
They've got a lot of extra minis. They've got a decent loadout.
I mean, they're
looking
stacked.
for looking for the win, and I think they're looking for the Royale flush because these guys are smart enough to know that that's what it's going to take to win. He got hit a few times. Luckily for him, he does have a lot of extra minis, so he's not going to really lose too much. It's just he's going to have to spend 2 minis here to get back up to 50 shield.
Ooh, a
Loot crate
supply drop. Okay, so this is coming in.
It's going to land on the tree.
Oh,
well, actually, no, it won't. It's going right past this tree. It just looked like it from that angle.
Yeah. Boop. Question is, who decides to get cheeky and rotate in, especially near how close it is to the storm wall there?
Lane and Sketch. I think they have the best position to go for it, but it looks like they're not going to go for it.
I mean, it's pretty dangerous. I'll give them that.
My assumption is that they're already stacked in terms of loot,
like,
and they think it's not worth the risk. A team that would go for it usually are the team that like they really need it, like they need a launch pad or they need the extra shields. So even going for a crate could be a sign of weakness that other people could exploit.
That's a great point, especially if they make their way in and they burn a lot of mats and end up dying for it, or terrible things happen. It's just too much of a risk at this point.
Creo and Zexro passing near Chap and 72 Hours are winners from last game.
I'm curious to see. So taking a look at them, I don't think
they have an elim.
I don't think. Let me double check to see how many eliminations 72 Hours and Chap has. I will get back to you in just a moment. They have no eliminations. You're right, Cypher. 0 eliminations on the board for them as of now.
Still 52 people left. So
yeah.
TFU and Cloak, they got 2 elims and they've got a good amount of materials. They do have a rift to go. He's gonna slide down here. Use the enemy builds, gets tagged, unfortunately. You see, that's a good example of somebody trying to avoid using resources and then it not paying off. If he had made it through there without using those resources, it would have been good because he probably saved like 100 or 200 wood.
Yep.
But he ended up actually paying the price for it and taking too much damage. So
look who's down below. Bolton Naga Ops, who's ready with the pump action shotgun
doesn't have
out.
any shields. If TFU and Cloak realize that it's a solo underneath them, I bet they'll pressure him. They just got to be careful from State and Aspect, who are holding the high ground right now with a good amount of resources and materials.
I think all of the duos still left alive in the game are currently in the safe zone. I would imagine. Oh, someone's doing take the L.
I think the solo underneath is doing take the L.
Oh, that's so BM. All right, new safe zone time. Where's
All right, let's see where the circle goes. It's so close to them. They're not going to use the rift. They're going to go ahead and just manually rotate into the circle. There's no reason to waste the rift right now. There might be. They got a little bit lucky with the circle being on their side, so they'll hold on to that. And maybe if the next circle is going further away, they'll go ahead and take that rift and try to take the high ground. TFU and Cloak love fighting on the high ground.
Bolton Naga Ops still down below.
Oh yeah, they're looking at somebody, shooting at somebody. But they definitely are aware that somebody is beneath them. And sooner or later, they're going to realize that there's only one set of footsteps that they're hearing, and they may take that as a sign to start pushing.
Ooh.
He's got a lot of ammo with this. Quad launcher.
Double barrel as well. I mean, look at the loadout.
There's some loot over there. There's a trap. You got to take that trap out. Watch your back. That wall is not his. That brick wall is not his. Okay, no, actually, it's his partner.
That would have been crazy, right?
Yeah.
Someone just slithers in, like, hello, let me have your loot, please. And again,
it's kind of hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, in the heat of the moment, definitely is. But now we got to see, man, it's time to start making these rotations. We got 60 seconds before this area is engulfed by the storm.
Oh, man.
Look how many players are just moving.
Fizzle goes down and he's eliminated, and DMO is currently sitting at 10 health. I really thought this was going to be their game. I shouldn't have said anything. They're both eliminated now.
Curse.
Aragon and Vsauce with 5 elims, looking to get their 6. Vsauce goes down and gets thirsted. Can Aragon secure the 6th elim to get 2 points for this game? He gets some solid shots with the pump. He's building. He has 400 metal left, so he definitely has enough. Will he find this player rotating? He's already done a lot of damage to him. He's got to be careful. But I know what he wants. He needs that 6th elim, and he doesn't get it. Riftmate takes him out. A lot of players going down here on the rotation. Tfue and Cloak getting pressure with grenade launchers. He goes down. This is going to be it for Tfue. If Cloak doesn't protect him, is Cloak safe? Yes, but there's more grenade launchers coming back at them. Still alive. I'm looking at the kill feed. Tfue is still alive.
Nate Hill is alive as well. Cowboy says bye, eliminates Ranger, and now look, Cypher, they've got to go northeast there.
Look at the pressure that Savage, they just eliminated Tfue, and now they have Cloak on them. Cloak is moving out, but gets taken out by Cowboy. There's not much that can be done there. Dude, so far, Tfue and Cloak have made it to the late game. They've gotten a few limbs, but they haven't been fortunate enough to translate it into points.
Right.
Nate Hill and Symphony, we've seen them do some serious work, and they're doing it again. They're sticking really close to each other. Look, they're focus firing other duos. They know 32. He get a knock right there. If they're going for the thirst, they got on a limb.
That was 72 hours.
72 hours, and Chap is still alive. We'll be able to clutch it.
What a great find, taking down Tom. And now look at all these players trying to navigate to the new safe zone.
All right, I think they're going to try to meet up together. Symphony, yep, there we go. He dropped down towards him. These guys like to play near each other. They play the best when they're near each other. They spotted someone on the side. He just went down. Symphony running up, gets shot at, but Nate Hill's going to follow it up. Do some serious damage, but doesn't finish off that opponent. There is Symphony healing up. Storm is almost done closing. There we go. All right, he's dropping a med kit for Symphony. They're still both going to be very healthy.
Now we're going east.
Going to split the bandages. Strafe and Joseph have the ultimate high ground right now. But will they be able to keep it on these rotations? We'll find out. Poach and Vivid.
Still down below.
Still down below. Low ground Warriors. Tempo goes down from Aspect.
Everyone's just trying to make their way to this new safe zone. They have so far to go.
Envy Linane gets taken out from Babe Jesus. Tempo gets taken out. A lot of big names getting taken out. Good shot from Night Zero. Almost securing that fourth limb. He needs one more to get another point on the board. Will he get it? Will he get the point he needs?
Coming in, trying to.
It's choking him out with the storm, but that's not going to be enough. Colton takes him out, but now Colton has to go up a hill. Chap is still alive, ladies and gentlemen, but he has 40 brick remaining. He needs to get an elimination here and secure some materials if he wants to come out alive. Or he can use the grappler to take the high ground and catch somebody off guard. Those are his two options. He needs to make one soon. He'll probably do something on the rotate while people have their guard down. Someone just threw a shockwave and shot him into the storm. Now he's exposed in the open and he's being pressured. He has no more materials left. He needs to get that grappler out and do something. Someone's right in front of him, going for the shot. Swaps back to his pump on accident. Going into the storm, going up top. He has one more use of that grappler. He needs to use it wisely, or he needs to secure a limb and get the materials. He gets dropped down by Liquid Poach. You can't do that to your own teammate.
Poach was ready for Chap's place down. He edited him down.
Poach and Vivid still alive, and they've got enough materials to potentially secure this last circle. Symphony and Nate Hill are on the low ground right now. They're on the low ground. They're putting some pressure up top. Poach is by himself right now. Vivid is down. If Poach gets one more limb, he'll secure a point. He's stuck in between two teams.
Oh, man.
My guess is Poach is going to focus the guys underneath him. The guys on top are probably going to be able to heal or tank the storm on their own.
Now, keep in mind, though, he does have that grappler. He's got the double barrel.
He could go up. He could go up, but my assumption is that he's too focused with the guys below. And the team that he'll have an easier time defeating is the guys below him. But if he goes up, and it looks like he might do that, it's probably the best play for him. He's running low on mats. He needs to go up. He's dropped down. He got the double barrel. Takes out both of them. He took out both of them with a double barrel. I told you Liquid Poach is insane with the double barrel. He's not going to be able to heal, though. This is going to go to the team up top. But that was an insane play from Liquid Poach. Did you see the accuracy? He took out both Symphony and Nate Hill with a double barrel. That is his favorite shotgun, and it shows.
Just unbelievable play coming out of the Liquid Boys, and sure enough,
Liquid
it is
Strafe.
Liquid Strafe, another of the Liquids.
The Liquids
to
were
find the victory
there in the
royale.
end.
Can they even be mad at each other? Can chat be mad? Can Poach be mad?
I think Strafe, got revenge for Chap, and I think it's like this, three-way fight, and it'll equalize itself. That was insane.